Good morning, gamers. How's everyone doing today? I'm tired as usual. Yeah, haven't been getting a lot of sleep this week, but it's fine. So I've got some gamer fuel with me today. Yeah, this'll work. Alright. Turnabout Samurai Investigation. Alright. How's the music? It feels too loud on my end, but it's probably not. Can I get it on 4? Can I get it on 4? There we go. Alright, is there a controller, please? There we go. So what were we doing again? I don't remember. So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Okay. October 18th, Global Studios main gate. Huff puff, huff puff. Huff puff, huff. Huff puff, huff puff. Huff puff, huff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, huff, puff. Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff puff, when I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff puff, I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? Okay, what's this about a hostage? Huff huff, when that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran, huff huff. He'll come back, huff huff, for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, might I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, huh? I wonder. Do I? Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. Not as demanding when she's exhausted. Okay, I thought I could, you know, trade it, but whatever. Alright. Employee area? Let's see what we can find. Oh my god, he's here. Hey. Hey you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! There, he's back! How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the, bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Okay. So, what do I trade with her, though? I know I have to trade with her, but I don't know what. No, can't check any of these. I mean, I can, but collection of expensive film equipment, and I can't even begin to imagine just how much that costs. We go bankrupt for sure. A stage backdrop. This is Neo Fujiyama, according to Maya. It looks incredibly fake, but I guess the kids don't mind. When I go check out Studio 2, L1 to slide. Let's go in the trailer. See? Oh, she's not here. Okay. I was gonna see if she could give me anything to bribe the guard with. Another old movie poster. Samurai musical. Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed you know your stuff, Mia. Maya's the real fan. I just picked it a little bit up. Okay, so nothing in here then. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name, but it's not for me to know. Not now, nor ever till the end of my days. I need a vacation. Why is that me, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Alright, what do we got? See, there's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell the time by ooking. The clock is stopped at 2:15 now. Oh, I checked that already. Okay. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Very observant. Can I talk to her? The hostage. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat, Huff Puff. My, what a violent old lady. Okay. So what do we have? So we're supposed to bribe her with something. Security guard station, Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. Okay. Guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Alright. I don't know. Huff, puff, 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 huff, puff, huff. Ah. Ooh, she's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Okay. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1. Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could go visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Ooh. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. Huff, huff. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I wouldn't be able to get into Studio 1. But I lend her the card key, she gives me the hostage, right? Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? A sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. Alright, this must be the hostage. Alright. Alright, I'm off. Alright, you go. You go. I'm gonna go to the employee area and talk to the kid. Ha ha ha. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my you are, huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Oh my god, Mr. Fly, do you mind sitting down, please? I can't have you flying around my face while I'm trying to read. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Okay. Where the feck am I gonna get a premium rare card? See if Mr. Powers is here. No? Okay. Are you back? Haha! You're not the hot one. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? Oh, hi, Owl, how you doing today? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. You're meh? That's okay. I'm a sleep-deprived chicken nugget. Same as always. Alright, whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Well, if you couldn't read the title, I'm so sleep-deprived chicken nugget. Like, I got sleep last night, but I'm still so fucking tired. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, she was mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Ah, that's okay, Owl. I'm not... Careful, don't collapse. Don't worry. I got some gamer fuel to keep me going. It's okay, Owl. You're not obligated to be here. Just focus on yourself, okay, dude? Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? That Mountain Dew's really got legs, fam. Yeah. Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. It's 100% caffeine in that, ma. Yeah, 100% caffeine in that, ma. If the dew was in my house, I'd be gone like that. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. No, it's just caffeine, nothing else in that mug. Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why'd I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Hello, will you trade me some cards? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. Yeah, you've been playing that for like 3 days straight, dude. Take a break. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. That's amazing. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? We gotta trade for that. Okay. Really? Thanks! And this is for you. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Actually, so there's this new 4-star character that came out on Genshin today. Or maybe it was yesterday, I don't remember. I didn't play yesterday, so I wouldn't know. It was probably yesterday. But anyway, there's this new character that came out, this new 4-star. Not a 5-star, a 4-star, which means it's easy to get. Right. And I went on Genshin this morning and I was like, I'm gonna do one roll for Toma. One roll. Cause I'd given up on him. I was like, I'm not rolling on his banner because I wanted Child, right? So I got Child and then I gave up on getting Toma. But then I ended up I logged in and I was like, okay, I'll do one roll for Toma. And I did the roll and I got a rainbow and I was like, what? That's not how Genshin works, because I was nowhere close to pity. So I thought, oh my god, did I get Child and Hu Tao? And then the 5-star character comes up, and it's Jean. But I ended up getting Toma, so it worked out. So I know you guys know nothing about Genshin, but you know, we're talking about rares and super rares and fucking Ace Attorney and I got yeah, you don't gotta be sorry, Owl. It's totally fine. Totally fine, dude. Alright, let's go. And even if you do or you don't show up, right? I'll still be here playing the game and you can watch it at any time you want, okay? See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it. Yeah, that's the Gene card on Star 120 VODs on YouTube. Yes. I am a Twitch frog now. I open every day. I see your DMs and eventually respond. Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Wow. Good thing we got this exact card. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can take him to the stand tomorrow. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto, for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Man, that's the problem, isn't it? God, Mavis is just staring out the window. Sorry, laptop needs to charge. Ugh. Okay, so I really want to make a TikTok, right? But I have to find a time when both of the cats are loafing. You know how cats like to loaf. Anyways, so I want to make. Hey Mavis, nice of you to get out from behind the fridge, you dumb cat. Mavis, you're not a dumb cat. We love you. Anyways, so I have to find a time when both of the cats are loafing, and I need to have a time when they're both loafing and I have Monty out, right? So the premise of the TikTok is I wanna like, I don't know, have the camera pointed at the floor and I wanna go, God, I'm so hungry, but the only food we have in this house, and then you flip it up and you see the two cats loafing. I'm like, there's two loaves of bread in this, and then I put Monty in front of the camera and this one fucking noodle. uh, I've had this idea for like a week now. I just really want to do it. No, 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 you don't understand, okay? I have back in the day, back when people would do like Wonder Trade Wednesday and shit like that, okay. I had a shiny Slackoth, and that ability and they have an ability called Truant that makes them loaf around every other turn. And I named mine Bread, and I cloned it and traded it out for Wonder Trade Wednesday. Nobody got my joke. I'm so upset. Bread likes to loaf. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Okay. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. Snorlax's best one, I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, yeah, me? I love a Steel Samurai. So tell me your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai. His kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like, his kind nature. What a guy. Totally, he looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Even the kittens are gentle. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about Steel Samurai is. He really is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. This is my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Well, happy birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai. Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home. I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept it. Thank you. Okay. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here the day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, one shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's obvious you're not speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes, I think we could say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. That's so fast, pal. Oh, I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, this was 2020. He'd be simping over Pokimane and then fanboying over Steel Samurai. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix, I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. What? Where's my phone? I just felt it vibrate, but where is it? What? Uh, oh my god, I lost my phone. Uh, what? Oh, it's fine. I don't need a phone. It's not like this is the 21st century or anything like that. Where the feck did it go? I felt it vibrate. It's like lost in my blanket somewhere. Or maybe it's not even on my blanket. I don't know where it went. It's gone. In the void. That's all I wanted to hear. Check behind the couch. It's not behind the couch. Couch cushions? Oh, there it is. Found it. It was an email. It was an email. Thank you, Gmail. I already knew Flashy Plan went live on Twitch like hours ago. Continue Noragami? I will continue Noragami. Don't worry, I'm a pro finder of things, guy man dude. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Is $5 under there? Not that I'm aware of. We usually don't have money in the couch. Did I mention I was a guy enough? No, you didn't. Great, thanks, Mia. Let me chase you down to assure you I'm most definitely straight. Kanji life. See you soon. Oh my god. To be continued. We were that close to the end? Oh my god. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? The scene in the anime is top notch. If you haven't seen the Persona 4 the animation, it's so funny. Oh, nothing. Apparently it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. I did. It was a couple of years ago, though. So it's been a while. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's because you're dead. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. I mean, that's how I felt during every Danganronpa trial, so this is nothing new. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be that easy. But we should watch Persona 4 the animation in the chat sometime. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there was other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. God, Mr. Salmonella. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob Raffle. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Aww. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. For someone who fucking died, she stays around a lot. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was at the studio from 9 that morning. Is that when you always come into work? Doggo sleeping on my bed? Give Doggo a head pat for me. Owl, I have to ask you a question. Have you ever seen Noragami? And would you like to watch Noragami with me? Because no one in chat wants to. Sorry, no one in the Discord wants to. Ever seen it? Tisk tisk. Would you like to watch it with me? I'll watch it with you next week, jeez. No, because we're watching Demon Slayer next week. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in on all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still. Yeah, I watch it with you, but I don't have Discord. Yeah, well, I can't stream it live on Twitch for you, so... What does FWIW mean? Fwoo. I was pretty busy all that day, sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. For what it's worth. Oh, everything was capitalized in that sentence. Why do I know that? Oh, for what it's worth. Oh, okay. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. I got it. Leave me alone, Fig. I got it. Read the title again. I'm not mocking your grammar. Read the title, please. I'm a sleep-deprived chicken nugget. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure Juve already heard this, but Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, thus the limp, which of course led me to missing my lunch. Roths. Roths? Rolling on the floor, starving? Hear that everyone else ate. Okay. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witnesses did not eat with, or the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the studio tour trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, wasn't there T-bone steaks at the trailer too? I could have sworn there was. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Mumph? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? You took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Ugh. SMT sounds like a ride. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that a little further. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second, Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. I thought that said get a job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Erk. Heh, heh, heh. Oh, Edgeworth is laughing. It's funny because that's what I was gonna say. I didn't know that Phoenix was actually gonna say that. Holy shit, why is Phoenix me on a personal level? Okay. Yeah. For what it's worth. There we go. We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. What an idiot. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Oh, I thought we were talking about the fact that he blatantly said not enough time to say to say I've already lost my train of thought. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Raffle. Been around since 2003. I've been around since the year 2K. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30! That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez plate. Oh, I like Diva so much better. D. Vasquez, the producer, to eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. How hard is it to eat a T-bone steak? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? It's a large slab of meat. How big is a T-bone steak? 0.5 inches thick? You guys kidding me? That's nothing. Yeah, my dad makes this all the time. No, No, I could eat that in 5 minutes. Come on, guys. Y'all are just weak. I don't recommend that. Really? Well, okay, sorry. I could eat it in 5 minutes if the meat is tender enough, you know, because I can't. I find it very hard with my jaw to chew on really tough slabs of meat, but my dad gives us really like big slabs of meat all the time. I did look at the meat. It looked really good. Yeah, no, I could eat a T-bone steak in less than 15 minutes. I'm gonna text my dad, just be like, Dad, can you make T-bone steaks this weekend? No, I'm not going to. That's what my ex-GF said to me, crap. Alright, haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, in testimony to this point, has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. The people in the trailer had a very hard time eating that T-bone steak. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Okay. So, there was what? There was the producer, the director, some people from the business, right? Or the network. That's what they were called. People from the network. And the producer said that they couldn't get past the path because of the monkey head that fell down at 2:15. Is it not possible that somebody came and turned back the clock maybe like an hour before going to kill him? Right? Or is my line of reasoning wrong here, right? Because, like, the past 2 incidents have had something to do with a clock. Always. One of them, the clock was, what, 16 hours ahead? One of them, they couldn't have heard the clock because the clock's clockwork was taken out. Okay, so this one, it's another clock incident, okay? It's another clock incident. So let's say that the director here could have gone and turned back the time on the big monkey head like an hour or 2. Gone and killed Mr. Hammer and then knocked over the head, right? How do we know his time of death was 2:30? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with my gut here and say I claim it and claim it loud. Like, I don't know. My head kind of wants to think that it was the security guard. She was kind of sus. There's also the assistant we haven't really questioned, and she dropped us some big bomb. She was like, something happened. What was the incident? I don't know, let's just claim it. What have I got to lose other than health points? If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30 at the exact same time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, a murder is certainly a possibility. Suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What is your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 the path between the studios was blocked. Miss Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. Could you not just climb over it? True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Why are you vibrating? Oh, Toronto Zoo just posted a video. Fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. Okay. Alright, so my gut was wrong. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty, Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness! Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Let us call the tiny child to the stand. Order! I will have order! I see. Sorry, stretching out my legs. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Man, everyone on my recommended channels is playing Animal Crossing. Like, even my mom is playing Animal Crossing. She's not out here sitting with me. She's in her room playing Animal Crossing. I'm so lonely. It's gonna be a lonely couple of weeks again. Oh well, I'll just go read manga by myself. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Mia, you're dead, you know? Like, you're a ghost, right? So, like... Yeah, I shouldn't just assume that the ghosts know everything, or the dead knows everything. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Hope. Don't get me wrong, I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. I think Mia looks really cute in Maya's clothing. There you go. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years. And this is a murder case. We worry that this offense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. He's too short! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of the donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade? No. There's no way you're in 2nd grade. No. No, 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 no. No, no. Like 4th grade, maybe, but 2nd grade, no. What age is 2nd grade? Really feckin' young. I don't remember how old I was in 2nd grade. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All I know is that I was not like this in 2nd grade. How old are you? Oh my god, why? Why does Google know? Aiden is 17, dude. How old are you in grade? Google, stop listening to me, please. In grade 2, Canada. Oh, 7 or 8. Okay. Well, that's not as young as I thought. That's what you guys would call reception. I don't know, I found a chart that, and then, oh sorry, that's kindergarten, never mind. Grade 2 is year 3 for you guys. Really? 7 to 8? Huh. Huh. Wow. Well, okay, I guess that's not that unbelievable then. A 7 to 8-year-old though. Okay, I can see it. I guess I was just very immature for a 7 to 8-year-old. I don't know, it was a long time ago. God damn. Okay. So for you, Owl, that would be year 3. That's what it says on this chart. Okay. Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Mermph. Witness, or I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. 5 to 6 then? No, 6 or 7 to 8. He's around 7 to 8. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. Okay, it's been a while since I was in year 3. Yeah, it's been a while since I was in grade 2. So that's why I was like, there's no way this kid is in grade 2. I thought people in grade 2 were a lot younger than 7 to 8 years old. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain? You had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of that in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Itchy nose. Very. Very itchy nose. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. I totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Are you implying that he was killed outside of the studio? Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Gross. I got boogies on my blankie. Wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Alright. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. Taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course. Duh. My dad always takes me. Poor, poor dad. Was that the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Edgeworth, don't have kids. Went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Hi, Key. Come here, baby. Come here. Would you like a T-bone steak? I bet you could eat it in under 15 minutes. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual. Did you see this monkey by any chance? Come here. Okay, fine. Don't come here. Did you guys hear Kiwi scream at me? Like, God, that was so rude. Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He's kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. What happened to the bad guy? He got pierced through the chest, huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay, so which one did Mia look at me for? Off the path. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes and I came out by the studio. There was the Steel Samurai. Your Honor, this statement contradicts this evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. I wanted to ask him if he saw this. I wanted to ask him if he saw him limping. That didn't go so well. Okay. I came out by the studios. There was the Steel Samurai. I totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I had my camera. It would have been a good time for a shot, I tell you. Okay, what happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. Guess he was a real pro and a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Okay, which one was it? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kind of far away. Being awfully vague. Okay, so this is the one I have to ask or present something to, I suppose. But I don't know what evidence I'm supposed to present. Figgy, I could use some help here. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to present. Or Owl, either one of yous can help me. See, the samurai took him down. Pow, if I had my camera. Guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Found a map on the internet. I went through the woods. I was going through the studio. I kind of got lost. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Poor Owl, what? I need help figuring out the contradiction here. I'm having a hard time. Because I'm a sleep-deprived chicken nugget. If you guys could help me, that would be great. I think this is the statement I need to contradict, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yes, I need help. Like, I'm 90% sure this is the statement, right? That I'm supposed to object to, but I don't know what evidence I'm supposed to present. Like, I did this one on the other statement because I wanted to ask him if he was dragging his leg, but that wasn't the correct thing, so... Can you say the testimony again? Yeah, okay. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy, of course. The Steel Samurai took him down. Pog. Pow. Sorry, can you... Hi, Flare. If I had my camera, it would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Came by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, he did talk about his camera, but he said he didn't have it with him. See, if I had my camera, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. So what? Okay. Okay, so that's it? Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? His parents must be rich, yeah. So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay. Thanks, Fig. I was kind of stuck on that one. I don't know why. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Yeah, stupid Cody. My phone is a digital camera now. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. How you doing today, Flair? Sorry I didn't get to talk to you very much. I was stuck on that. Yeah, I had my camera with me. Alright. So why didn't you use it? You're okay? That's good. He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. It's glued to the action. Can take my eyes off it. No school on the weekends, but it's Friday. When is Aiden streaming? Probably tonight. He's at school right now. So you're watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Just got home? Nice. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Yeah, Aiden will probably be on... Yeah. Aiden will probably be on, like, late tonight. Probably after dinner. Or maybe when he gets home from school, but he usually goes and takes a shower when he gets home from school. So I don't know. He came and ate with me last night. It was very nice. We were watching Small Ant together. Just like the best bros we are. I live in Britain, so school ended not too long ago. Yeah, that's okay. Yep. Ugh. It's a good habit. I know people who can use a shower. Yeah, me. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Phoenix Wright says trans rights are human rights. Yes, he does. Pog. Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Mumph! My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Who lets a kid bring a katana into a courtroom? Order, order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Yeah, I'm excited for Edgeworth. I saw one clip from Joseph Anderson's playthrough of these games, and it was hysterical, and I really want to see this. I really want to see it happen. I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Which one is it? It's the one where Edgeworth objects, and then the judge is just like, so what's your objection? He's like, sorry, I'm still figuring that out. It was hysterical. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? That is a good question. But yeah, I'm really excited to see that scene because that was so funny. He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Show evidence. Show evidence? What evidence would I show? Girls, can you stop? I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to use my brain power. Oh, this is a cool track. I like this one. This is the best track I've heard so far. Kiwi, no, don't you dare go up there. Kiwi? Can you stop being on crack, please? Star has a brain? Well, I try. I try to have one. Okay, okay. Why couldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Let me know if you need help. Also save here if you're experimenting. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, court record. What would we... Don't let her appearance fool you. Star's quite smart. You saying I look dumb? Block the path. Murder weapon. Break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Guide map to Global Studios. Controller? You okay there? He's dragging one leg. Cause of death pierced through the chest by a spear. Uh-oh. What's the uh-oh for, Fig? Your controller's drift journey has begun. Okay, so I don't think it's presenting evidence, right? Because there's nothing to there's nothing to present. There's nothing to present. Age 34? She's too old for me. He was watching something else. Go through it all carefully just to be sure. At 2:30 caused pierced through the chest by a spear, right? So it was obviously the killer was Kuhulin, right? Dragging one leg. Guide map to Global Studios. Okay. Did you say she's too old for you? Have you learned nothing from me? What is your favorite character so far? I like Mia. I'm kind of sad that she died, but she's still coming back to hang out with us, so... Okay. Map to Global Studios. Right? So... He was... So Cody said that he was hanging out by the gate. Mia is... Even when she's dead, she's backseating. Okay, so he said that the guy stopped at the gate, right? And he looked like he was thinking about something before going to Studio One. Yeah. Did they go into Studio One? Is that why? He couldn't see it? Because they went into Studio One? Murder weapon found on the table. The label reads sleeping pills. See, I thought that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his thing for a couple hours because somebody drugged him. That was my thought, right? So when we found this, I was like, haha. Block the scene. Cody was asleep. No, Mr. Powers. Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. New digital camera. Cody always carries it, though. He's still learning how to use it. I don't blame you. This one is a little reachy. Oh, so it is something I have to present then? Okay. Okay. Alright, brain. Wake up. It's time to start thinking. Okay. You saved? I did save, yep. But is it something I have to present, or can I just say... Yeah, okay. Then I was just gonna go with your gut. My gut feeling is always wrong, Fig! Okay. He couldn't watch it because they went into Studio One, where the killing blow was dealt. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Fucking hell, Phoenix Wright! Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained that this boy is a great fan. Why wouldn't he have watched? Oh, great. I didn't lose anything there. Okay. Then I can just go through these. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof, come on, think of something. I need to think of something. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Alright. Okay, so I do have... ascertained this... Okay, why couldn't he have watched the fight? Yeah, at least now I know for sure what I have to do. Okay. So it's a show evidence thing. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? So, he said he saw Mr. Monkey, but Mr. Monkey wasn't broken, right? Is that something he said? I think that was something he said. You okay, Star? Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I bet you, if you look closely, you could see steam coming out of my ear over here. Not the sleeping pills. I don't think it was the murder weapon. Clearly the spear is gay bulk, okay? He was pierced through the chest, right, by a spear, okay? Who has the accuracy to do that? Obviously, Kuhulin. I'm still going on about this. God damn, somebody summoned him, right? And they told him to kill Mr. Jack Hammer, because Jack Hammer was a master in the 69th Holy Grail War, okay? And so they killed him. Somebody check his body for command seals. Okay. Okay, okay. So it's not the picture. Not the picture. There's a Mr. Beast burger near my house. You leave me alone. I like the Kuhuleen joke. It's not Path to Glory and it's not his fucking camera. Is it the fucking monkey head? That's the only thing I can get out of this. Is it the fucking monkey head? Fig, please. You know what? Don't tell me. I'm gonna present the monkey head. It's wrong. Oh, I didn't lose anything there? Awesome. You've just It's the fucking camera? Is it really? I'm so upset. Is it really the camera? It's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture! You notice how these lines are so easy that I say them before they even start. Hey, bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody, there was one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. Mia over April, May, any day. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? I thought they took the fight into Studio 1 and then just closed the door, and then Kuhuleen stabbed him through the chest. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera, about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Guys. He's 7 years old. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Yeah, I am right, Pops. That's really what you're gonna... Whatever. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer. I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all self-conscious. Okay, off with the gloves, kid. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes! Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. Want to become famous? I'm already famous. See this empty glass of Mountain Dew? I'm already famous. Where's the ban? There's the ban. Ah, cool. I see through all your lies. Cody Hackins, it's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You know, yeah, that's okay, Fig, that's fine. You know, I've never had Mountain Dew. Well, you're missing out. This is the only caffeinated drink I can drink nowadays. Sorry about that. You should come over sometime, Owl. I'll give you a glass. Well, a mug. I'll give you a mug of Mountain Dew. That's what we drink Mountain Dew in this household. Once it starts getting colder outside, I'm gonna be starting to drink hot chocolate on stream. That was the saddest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh no. Guys, I got the cap in my Mountain Dew. That was so sad. Aww. I'm about to cry on stream because I got a cap inside my Mountain Dew. Par star 420. Yeah, poor star 420. How's your SMT3 going, Fig? 420 indeed. I haven't had any weed. You erased them. I rage quit. Oh, okay. Lost the boss, forgot to save. That would be a crying moment, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I would rage quit too. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's being less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. I know exactly what we're doing. That one was easy. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when I see, or when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win! Have you seen those funny vids of kids in courtrooms? I have not. Because I played a game with kids in courtrooms. It was called Danganronpa. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Cody, you're getting so upset that you're vibrating my controller. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth! I like the fact that he's standing on a little box. That's funny. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. That's what I was like when I was 7 years old. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh no. Wow. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. This has taken a turn. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Okay, we know Jack Hammer was the victim. I feel cheesy for saving at every turn. Every time I look at a pair of choices and I'm like, Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! The Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. Leave me alone. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope, he had already gone to the studio before I got back to the station. Oh, okay. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. So he was going to murder someone, but got murdered in turn? Wow, this gives me real Danganronpa 1 vibes. So, somebody gonna write 11037 on the wall? Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. Is it? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know him in that photo. Is there? Find the inconsistency in the photo. He was at Studio 2? Your Honor, look at this. Markiplier, stop. Maybe there's some writing on the back with proof of who it was. Yeah, it may be. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Maya, written in blood on the back. Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Oh my god. This game has some amazing dialogue, just so you guys know. I'll use the studio guide map. Body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked, right? The path was blocked. Path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Okay, so he said it was someone tall and thin, right? Don't tell me it was the hot lady. They were the only 2 ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Oh, please don't be the hot lady. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. I am shook, actually. Order. The defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person in that at the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. He stole the costume. Okay. He stole the costume. He went to go kill someone, but in turn got killed. It was Leon! Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I'm gonna say I have proof. I have proof. You do? That bitch should go back at it again. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm less confident. I don't think I'm right, though. Here's my proof. Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping pills? I'm gonna say the sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area, the same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. Forgot to send you some dang artwork. This is it. Power courses through me. Yes! Alright. Can I just... Can I replace the objection and the take that with Akiren dialogue? Please send me some Dangan artwork. The defendant, Mr. Power, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Yeah, exactly. Your Honor, I have an idea. Okay, so the drugs are obviously out of Powers' blood at this point in time. Fingerprint the bottle would be a bad idea because we've touched it. So I'm assuming we gotta examine Hammer's body. And an idea, Mr. Wright, and that would be we should examine Mr. Hammer's body. Mr. Hammer, I thought it was Mr. Powers who was made to take the sleeping pills. Indeed it was, Your Honor. Wrong again. Your Honor, I have an idea. Okay. You haven't touched it? Oh, I thought we did. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. His reactions are so funny. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. How? What are we, levitating it to him? Whoosh, there you go. Also, you touching it wouldn't take the old fingerprints off. That is true. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has been revealed, or has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the seals? Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Who thought it was a good idea to call him the Steel Samurai? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. You gonna do the whole case? Yes, we're gonna finish the whole case today. Very well, court is adjourned. They're both short though? Oh, good. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home and about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Ho ho, of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Oh, blessed. Right, thanks, Sniff. To be continued. Ah. I'm playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and you're not out here with me. Yeah. Go get dressed. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? too bad I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. No, it's backslash prediction. Or front slash prediction. I don't know which one is backslash and which one is front slash. What do you want a prediction for? You know, if you start a prediction, you can't vote in it, right? Do you want me to do a prediction for you, Fig? Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. And my laptop's fully charged. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Oh. Oh, okay, poll. You wanted a poll. Who's the killer? Everyone's the killer. And I'm a Super Mario. Salmonella, Jackhammers, Willpower's D. Vasco. Jackhammer stabbed himself in the chest with a spear. I'm gonna go D. Vasquez. That's who I think did it. Owl, if you know who did it, please don't vote for the actual killer. I mean, I won't be checking the poll again, but if it pops up, then look at smiling Maya. Yeah, she's cute. Who's who? Here. Okay, so the people on the poll is Will Powers, so this guy. Security lady's not there. Jackhammer. This is the victim. So this is the guy we thought who did it. Okay, here's Cody Hackins, age 7. No assistant, the director, Mr. Salmonella, and D. Vasquez, the producer. So these are all the people on the poll. So these two, and this one. There you go, Flair. Catching you up. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Dum-dums, it's clearly Cody. Wow. How did we have 7 votes, but we only have 3 people in chat? Initial trial, what's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. I gave Cody a boost. Oh, gotcha. I'm not voting. You're allowed to vote, just don't vote for the real killer, you know? That's what I would do when I did the Danganronpa polls. Well, we've no time to waste. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is like really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Ew, she's alive! I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Alright, what about Salmonella? Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Maya, I'll tell you when you're older. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arr! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, you whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. She's 17, 18, you can tell her. Oh, she is. He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright, see you, Fig. Guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done with by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any clues laying around. Yar! No, no, no! No touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Hehehe. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Gumshoe, are you French? Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Okay. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, but I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills. See, if there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Nice, nice. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. You shouldn't. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles... Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. Ho ho ho. All according to Keikaku. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Okay. See ya, Gumshoe. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm pretty sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Anything new to examine here, other than that Okita costume? Super cool. I don't think there's anything new to examine in here, so I'm just gonna leave. Hello. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? Oh ho ho, hello there. I remember I watched P. Fuck. I'm sorry, Flair. That was really funny. Holy shit, that was funny. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh, hey, hello? Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. I'm very hot, so I'm moving blankets over. Ugh. Oh, listen to the birds! Listen to the birds! Oh! Okay. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. The birds. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. I accidentally hit the send button and I don't know how. It's okay. If you're using a phone, it really do be like that. If you're using a computer, it really do be like that. Don't worry about it. Just send your message. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. Is that why you killed him? You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Bitch ass phone. Yeah. Phones really do be like that. I knew it. She's the killer, and I'm a Super Mario. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Fine. I'll go in the trailer without you. I don't need you. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Mom, why am I smelling burnt toast? You put toast in the toaster? That seems a little redundant, don't you think? So what I was saying is that I remember watching the scene before, but I remember nothing from it. Ah, nice. Well, no wonder it's burnt. You put it in the toaster twice. Okay, I want to present something to her. I remember some characters. Yeah, do you remember this hot lady? But I think she's the killer, though. Some parts from the anime. Ah, nice, nice. Okay. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Okay. Okay, so what? You know what? We're gonna examine outside Studio 2. That's what we're gonna do. This is where Salmonella and D. Vesco's ate. There's nothing left. Yeah, his name is Salmonella. It's the best name in the game so far. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Apparently it takes people 15 minutes to eat T-bone steaks. Doesn't take me 15 minutes to eat T-bone steaks. Can't say that I do. Yeah, well, I can't eat T-bone steaks now, but... Light van, they've kept it in pretty good shape. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge? I have nothing else to show you. Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. Already covered in soot. Oh, it's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Ha ha ha. There's a big 2 painted on here. So this number in Cody's photograph, and to think if he hadn't brought that photograph in. I don't eat T-bone steaks, I eat ribs. Oh my god. My dad made ribs last weekend. They were delicious. Of course, we had ribs on Halloween when we're supposed to be getting up and handing out candy. Don't get all teary-eyed yet. So, but there's a wall here. Oh, wait, was he on the outside of the gate? I bet he was on the outside of the gate. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. You mean danger. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's go outside Studio 1 and examine. The security camera takes photos of everyone who comes through the gate. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Mascot of Global Studios, apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. That's exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Studio 2 is down that way. Studio 2, the real scene of the crime. Say, Nick, how did you figure that out again? Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time. Aww. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. I don't have that card key anymore, so I can't go there today. Okay. I like ribs, especially barbecue ribs. You would die if you ever ate my dad's ribs. They're so good. Like, not his actual ribs, but like the ribs that my dad makes, right? Please don't eat my dad's ribs. Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Think. I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much. Why is that me? I'm hungry now. See? This is what happens. You guys do this to me all the time. Great, still lying here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again, that poor assistant. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like it's a castle. It's probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. Remnants, or the remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to T-bone steak on the plates minus the steak. Okay. That must be the storage room. It's where they keep all the film equipment. Is that a cola? That's normal. Okay. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Well, we can be pretty sure that WP did take a nap here like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. Mom, drug me. I want to take a nap. There's a box for snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. It's completely empty. I know. I can feel my eyes burning into the back of my neck. Mr. Powers' bag. I am back. Welcome back. I hope WP can pick it up himself soon. Soon. It's an array of cosmetics. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Wow, you remembered it, Nick. Thanks to you. I am Snack Hiss. Does Monty hiss? Never. He has never hissed at me once in his life. Not as in his entire year and couple months he's been alive. He's never hissed. No, he's never hissed at anyone. He's never hissed. Monty's a good boy. Actually, I don't think ball pythons hiss, right? That's not really something that they do. Yeah, I did see the snake tier list video. It was hysterical. Actually, we've had Akechi hiss at us more than Monty. But that's just because ball python's defense mechanism is balling up, whereas Akechi, the hognose, No, that's not even why he hisses. Their defense mechanism is flattening out their head like a cobra and hissing. And because they have a curved nose, I don't know, something about their nose makes them able to hiss louder. Star has a degree in snake fandom. This is true. Not all snakes hiss, you know, guys. And they only do it when they feel threatened. I like to call it his science. Seems like she could have a career in snake science. I like to call it his science, yeah. Bruh, I used to watch Snake Discovery. I still watch Snake Discovery. I love those guys. Oh my god. I'm so glad, Flair. I love those guys. It's one of my favorite channels nowadays. Okay, so I've talked to everyone, right? If you did go to college, Star, would you have done something regarding snakes? You should watch them again. They're a great channel. I miss being as excited as you guys. Depression hit me hard. Yeah, depression sucks, dude. But I just find things that I find enjoyable in life, you know, like snakes I just like animals. If I were to do anything owl, it would be probably like zoology. Because I really love animals. I like animals more than I like people, that's for damn sure. But you guys are okay. You become a vet too? Nah. I brought that up with my fam, and they were like, oh, it takes too long to become a vet. Blah, 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 blah. So, you know. I'm not quite sure what to do here now. Takes 22 years to graduate from college. What kind of argument is that? Yeah, I know. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Oh, I can't look at the glass. Okay. I'm Owl, so I'm in the safe zone. You're in a country with strong social safety nets. That is true. See, my problem is I get hyper focused way too easily. Like, I started rewatching the Origami yesterday, the day before, and now I'm like falling back into that hole where I'm like, wow, I I really like Noragami, and now I'm rereading the manga and everything, right? I get hyper fixated way too easily. Like, I played Danganronpa 15 times. I played Persona 5 15 times, right? Like, my hyper fixations, they go on for such a long time. So, and if I'm not interested in something, I will get bored of it, right? It's been a little hard for me playing Ace Attorney because it's not something I've seen before. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get interested in it. So that's why the streams have been kind of short. I apologize. But it's really hard for me to focus on something that I've never seen before, right? So God, I wish I could get into anime like that again. Yeah, right. So apologies that the Ace streams are always very short, but it's just really hard. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. So anyways, that's the reason I don't want to go back to school because I feel like if I get into something like zoology, I'm just gonna get bored and drop out, and that'll be a waste of money and time. So that's why I haven't gone back to school. Long story short, this is where they had that meeting. There are documents, paper cups scattered all around. I can't investigate this. Looks like they were designing the set used for the samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. I do not have a watch time. Winter is coming. I have fucking some stuck in my head. Thanks. Wait, which song do you have stuck in your head? I'm sorry. Um. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, am I mistaken?
I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. Do you know what I'm supposed to do here, Fig? Oh yeah, you guys have to pay for education. Yes, we do. Only post-secondary education. Everything pre-secondary education is free.
Not really.
Yeah, we pay for it in taxes.
Right.
Nothing is ever free. We pay for all of our shit in taxes. Like our healthcare and our school system. What was the last thing you did? I talked to everyone. The fucking shoddy's like a melody in my head, that one? Damn shoddy. Sorry, that's what Aiden does all the time. Typical boomer with the nothing is free comment. Oh my god. Sorry, Mom, but you're a boomer now. We know, Mrs. Star's mom. Did somebody say boom? Okay. The fuck is happening? I wish I knew. Okay, so I talked to everyone. That's what I was doing. I was talking to everyone, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do after talking to everyone. Go to Studio 2? Okay, I was just there, but sure. No! Ah! Oh my god. Buttons. Okay, I'm at Studio 2. Do I have to present something to Diva? Devi? Deborah? Karen? Like, I thought I would. You got a photo? No, I didn't? I did not get a photo. Where do I get the photo? Go back to old bag. Okay. Yeah, her name is Oldie Oldbag or something like that. Okay. Talk to her. I did. What do I talk to her about? Yeah, Director Salmonella. Oh, yes, they are. April, May was by far the worst one. Yeah. Wait, I'm dumb. Give me 30 seconds to get my bearings, please. Okay, I talked to everyone, right? I think I'm supposed to show someone something, and I don't know what it is. Right? Did you get the steak plate? I got the steak plate. I got the sleeping pill bottle. Which one do I have to show her? Do I have to show her the steak plate? Go to the dressing room? I did that. There was no one there. And I examined everything in here. Except the costume rack. Some regular suits. Those must be his own clothes. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to the detention center and talk to Mr. Powers. Is he here? He is here. Okay. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. It's an issue where Penny will not show up in the dressing room. Simply, you have to go through all the available dialogues mentioned above prior to moving into this place, with the exception of talking to Maya in your office. You get here early. It's just a conversation between you and Mayu. Okay. So I had to talk to Will Powers then. Found the song that's stuck in my head. Good, listen to it. There's not really anything I can do to help. Oh my god, my eye itches now. Ha ha ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Okay, then don't. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it back up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I have only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. Aiden really needs to stop saying damn shoddy, it's an illness. Oh no. I'm gonna tell him you said that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Let him stream today. I'll tell him myself. All right. Oh, yeah, you're right. And in fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to his sequel to Samurai Summer. Well, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global 5 years ago. Aha. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. You're on the right track, yep. What? No! Mr. Fly, get out of my face! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes, on the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. Oh, I knew it! She is the killer! What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? That trailer was part of the film set, though? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all of this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who loved Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. What do you want me to say? Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died and that it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? Ooh, it was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her if she'll talk. All right. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols. Nichols, Nick, Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to. Oh, her last name was Nichols? Of course it's Penny Nichols. Fucking hell. Of course. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and they're recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Expect me to believe this rubbish? Or did you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Do I? Oh, thank you. I have proof? Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove. No, do I have proof? Found in employee area. Truth hitting pills and a large bone. Found on the table bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. Here's my proof. What is this little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Now that's me, actually. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Fuck! Ah! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, present this, okay? So I don't know why I thought that it was on the sleeping pill bottle. So, oh, I wanted this. Okay. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There's traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. What? She silenced that paparazzi. I bet it's the Yakuza. Wait, Fig, is Vasquez in the Yakuza? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with. Here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. This is the trailer in Studio 2. Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it. I understand. Huh. That explains why that one was kind of dented. This game came out on DS first, so maybe it's the Yakuza. Maybe it is the Yakuza. Now my heel itches. Why is every part of my body itch like a madman today? Okay. So that would explain why that fence post was dented. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Vasquez. And we're gonna go show her the picture. Yeah, see, it's all dented. I saw that, and I was wondering why it was all dented. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, Oldbag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Oh my god. For a lawyer, you're pretty fucking stupid. Right, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Though, huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. She's gonna kill me there. She's gonna kill me too. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Ah, she's gonna murder me too. You came. Of course I did. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Really? This came out on the Game Boy Advanced? Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Trial time. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? Holy shit, it was. Wow. That came as a surprise. Came out in 2001. Well, I knew it came out in 2001. I just didn't know that it came out on the Game Boy. I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? I'm, scared yet attracted. What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No, no way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Well, where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard. Believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh no, it's the Yakuza. I'm scared and yet still a little turned on. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Didn't ask. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Sure, you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Ah, well, good game. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Huh, not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Fuck, we really should get one of those eye tracker things one of these days. And you guys give me a game that has like pretty women in it. We'll see how well I do. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Fuck. course she's the killer. Alright, let's finish this trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Just let me crack my arm real quick. Oh! Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who's present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Okay. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I am the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Yeah, Nick, I bet you want to see her with her pants down, huh? I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that... What with that monkey's head toppling over? I see. Very well, Mr. A, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it! I entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 sharp, it ended at 4. That is what Salmonella told us. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. Meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright, yeah. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Excuse me. Did you have someone who could verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak, Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. So it was 2:30. Do you have someone who can verify? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed the murder during the break. She wouldn't have had a time to eat the T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. She's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction. So my brain is thinking this, right? Because, like, it blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. But what if they just had the stakes before the thing fell, right? Is my line of thinking at least good here, Fig? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's not it. Your Honor, the statement, it does. I don't see anything contradictory. Huh, really? Objection overruled. Try to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What? I don't see any contradictions, though. Figgy, I don't see any contradictions here. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break, and we were eating the steak. I don't see a contradiction here. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Oh, great. Oh, okay. Figgy, help me. Do I just use the van here? Is that it? No, that's not it. Figgy. Figgy, Figgy. What exactly was that? I've forgotten. Let me try remembering. No, meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsals was scheduled for 5. I would think it'd be between those times. Piggy! Well, Nick, find anything? No. I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss, and I'm sure you can find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I'm trying. I don't see anything. And Fig isn't helping. He's not even here. So we had rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Owl, are you here? 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I eat T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I don't know. I really don't. And Fig's not here to help. I'm really confused. I don't know. I can't find the contradiction. I just don't know. Okay, let's just press again. Let's just press again. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. No one leave during the meeting. No one. Come on, let's talk a little bit more about that. Witness did not come to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same thing I said, and please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. No, meeting ended at 4 and rehearsal is scheduled for 5. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me to in the Studio 2 van. Alright. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Yeah, oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. Gotta plug in my laptop. Alright, you have fun. Third eligibility expanded. Yeah. Sal can verify it. We don't have Sal here. She committed the murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I have some evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak. I don't have any. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm supposed to find evidence that proves she didn't eat the T-bone steak, but I have nothing. This one was found in the employee area, so it yeah, that's not it. Literally nothing I have proves that she didn't eat a T-bone steak. This is so dumb. No. It's a kid's camera and all he does is take pictures of a samurai hero, man. Yes. No. Fucking dumb. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out, Flair. Present the steak plate on the 6th statement. Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to get that? As I thought. Claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What is this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. Plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone had been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Yeah, exactly. How the fuck does that make sense? Just give me a second, okay, guys? Sorry. I'm gonna keep my cam off for a little bit. Sorry, I got really frustrated there. Just needed a little time to let it out. You guys didn't need to hear it. What happened, Fig, is what happens when you leave me alone to play a game that I've never played before and I get stuck on a question and it makes me feel stupid. So sorry, I had to mute and show Monty for a second. And the answer was really stupid. There was no way I was gonna get it on my own. Thanks, Fig. It certainly made me feel stupid. It also didn't help that no one was in chat the entire time. It's fine, guys. It's not your problem. It's alright, Fake. I had a feeling you had work stuff to do when you didn't respond to my first message. Alright. Okay. It should be alright. It should be okay. Okay. I should be fine now. I should be alright. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Easy. Just eat the bone. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Yeah, I just got frustrated. I'm sorry. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Oh, I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Eating the bone. Meat on the bone. My nose is all clogged and it's gross. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. I looked up a walkthrough. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak... I'm gonna drink water, not my Mountain Dew. Yeah, I got tired of trying to figure it out, and I just looked up a walkthrough. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. You bit your old phone so hard that the screen cracked? What the fuck? And then you did it. You killed him. You killed him with your own hands. It happens. Yeah. Mr. Wright, Isn't that a little presumptuous? What stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating, and here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well then, let us go along with this. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Thanks, I'm gonna need it. Let's see, what was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? Yeah, see, I'm on my last life here, Fig. You couldn't. You got your servant to kill him. Your servant, Kuhulin. First of all, save. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence, I'm speaking. Game overs aren't the end of the world. There's no shame in cheesing. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front. Yes, I believe this would indicate the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us the proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something there that gets you something odd about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, right? Sorry, Your Honor, I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Oh, no. That's enough. This court sees no reason further prolong the trial. Uh-oh. Guilty. Accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held. Do I get a retry? Now you know what a game over looks like. Yeah, I do. What? It just sends you back? Wow. Okay. Wow, that would have sucked if I didn't save. Couldn't, could you? I think you would have had a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh, you see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I think you know how it happened now. Think about the picture. Oh. Oh. Okay. The spear was found laying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a weapon. Is it the 5-year-old photo? I was thinking that the shaft broke and she just took the shaft, like the broken part, stabbed him with it and then taped it back together. Oh, I can't save right now. Wrong, Mr. Wright, but I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, I picked the wrong evidence. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. Okay. The shaft was broken. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. So I was right the first time. That is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. Okay. Have fun. Yeah, hopefully Aiden doesn't need a ride. Bye, Ma. God, the back of my head looks like a mess. Mom going drinking or something? No, I think she's got an appointment with someone. Like a doctor or a counselor, or... I could use a counselor right now. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Mumph. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was it? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what was used? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence could sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see the murder weapon then. Now it's the picture, right? Look at this photo. What is this? Well, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Happened again. Has happened again. Wow. How am I so good at predicting the dialogue? Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. By the way, Star, I know you're done after this trial. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. But it's a good cliffhanger if you see what the 4th chapter's opening is like. Nah, I think we'll wait for... Nah, that's okay, Fig. Wherever the save point is, I'm gonna save and get off, so... Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago, though whether she did it on purpose or accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scripting staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you the claiming I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer and in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The van. The break in the meeting in the trailer lasted for 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, she had another way. She had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands. For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The fucking van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Probably. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Yeah, not the person playing him, though. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Yeah. Well, sorry, when I get stuck in games, I get really frustrated. I get extra hard on myself when I get stuck in games. Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean the Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? You can say, huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind playing SMT3. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Move. Well, of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? I know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damned. Come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. God damn it. Why? Oh my god. I didn't. I see you very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does that make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want to hear her testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Yeah, he really did. That was really funny. Very well, the witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Huh. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. Yeah, right? Alright. I was with Sal and Oldbeg, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbeg, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. And then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examinations. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. Here's fucking hoping. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key. You need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. That was a Sal and Oldbag. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. What exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to when people are saying, boy. Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body laying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for that missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers didn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. Oh, it doesn't. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the steel samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. Must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. But you would only know that if you murdered him. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Okay, Edgeworth is finally getting somewhere. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, ah. Me and Edgeworth, bro. Edgeworth Miles. Ace Attorney. Me and Edgeworth, though. I thought his name was Tokiomi. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate your concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Yeah. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Huh. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. I thought it was Powers who was injured. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this honor, or everything we've done till now would be wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Alright, let me save first. I believe it's that last statement, because Hammer didn't have an injury. It was... it was Powers who had the injury, right? I did save. Okay. You're thinking correctly? Yeah. It was Powers who was injured, not Hammer. So would this be the correct evidence that I present to her? You're on the right track. Go for it. Okay. You knew Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? Because Powers was the one... I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. The next case is gonna blow your fucking mind. Great. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Mandela was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when he was doing this? Well, it would have had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez? You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Now you are the one limping, Vasquez. Order. I will have order. Limping straight to prison. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Humph. Yeah, let's see you sneak. You're out of this one, Vasquez. Very well, I have a question for you. Irk. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I presented the court evidence that shows Vasquez's motive in this murder. It's the picture, right? I'm guessing it's the picture. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. During the last cross-examination, that's when I saved. Ironically enough, that accident participated in Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. How can I make myself useful for her? Ah, darn. She wouldn't like me. I'm fucking useless. Okay, allow me to present... So, what's the motive? I don't understand again. Yeah, I know. And I'll tell you, the biggest hate watcher you have is you. XD, it really is. So, what's the evidence here? Can you... It was self-defense. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hammer was trying to kill her. Yeah, that's what I thought, but what proves that? the option she has no motive. Oh, okay, so, yeah, okay, so I present nothing. Haha, okay. It was a false question, that's my proof, and that's why I'd say it proves the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Irk, Mr. Wright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reloading. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fuel the security. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh no, she snapped her pipe in half. So you did do it, didn't you? Leon. Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Leon. You were Leon all along. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you brought yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yay. And all it took was one good old cry. That is all. This court is adjourned. The door is ajar. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think there's a fucking fruit fly on my... I think I got it. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me so sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? I don't like Mondays, huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer wanted to blame me? I don't know. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, heh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah. Nick, Edgeworth. Hey. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really wanted to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Ah, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh no, not feelings! Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Shut up, Tokiomi. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? Absolutely not. What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? You guess? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? We're lovers. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite the stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. We have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great? No, not another gotcha game. That WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers. New episode has been added. Would you like to save? Yeah, I would love to save. Alright. Well, that's it for me for today. That trial really took it out of me. I'm so sorry about that breakdown during the middle of it. But when I get frustrated in games, I really do get frustrated, which is why I tend not to play games that I haven't played before because I will get frustrated no matter what. Don't apologize. I'm gonna. I'm tired and I was frustrated and I just had to let it all out. So I apologize for that one just bit of silence. That was just me crying into my blanket. Just at me in Discord next time or something. I did though. I like DM'd you directly, dude. I did. I DM'd you directly like twice. Like 3 times. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Anyways, I'll try not to have that happen again. I promise. Like I will really try my darndest. And I did look it up. I got tired of trying and failing, so I had to look it up. But I was right on the poll, the Vasquez. I did vote for her because I really did think she did it. No shame in looking things up. Thanks, man. Well, I'm gonna go relax. Probably go read some Noragami because I'm reading the manga again. Aiden needs somebody to talk about it with because no, nobody talks about it with him because nobody's read it. So I'm catching up. See you hopefully on Aiden's stream. Oh, definitely. Maybe not. I don't like Animal Crossing, so maybe not. Um, so probably Monday. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys Monday. I don't think I'll be dropping in for Aiden's stream. I'm not a big Animal Crossing person. But yeah, have a great weekend. And I'll catch you next week. Next week we're starting Demon Slayer because there's no shot that anything else on the poll is winning. So make sure you're in the Discord to watch that with us. Yeah. All right. Bye guys. Catch you Monday. Have a good weekend.